back, everybody, to another.
That didn't work.
And welcome back, everybody, to another Between the Lines podcast with ya boy Harry and ya boy Connor.
Episode 15 here.
Episode 15. You guys are in for a treat after some great basketball last night.
I mean, just sports in general. There's a lot of great football. Well, I don't know if it's great football. Indiana's kind of just dominating everyone. We'll get to that in a second. But yeah, a lot of great basketball recently. Nebraska keeps rolling, and
Stop playing with your mic.
Nebraska keeps rolling.
Messing up the ears.
And Creighton found a way to get a dub last night. I didn't think they had a chance
Oh,
to.
boy. Let's just jump into Creighton basketball,
You want
honestly.
to go straight there?
Let's just jump into Creighton basketball. You know, as one of the biggest Jays fans on the planet, myself, thought, what are we doing? We're down by 12 to a team we were favored by 10.5 by.
I thought it was over.
I thought it was absolutely over. I was at my CYO basketball game, and I saw we were down 12, and Austin Schwartz must have channeled his inner me because, you know, dropping 33 just like I do, just absolute all the time.
Sure. Hey, whatever you want to think.
No, but Austin Schwartz, the GOAT,
Yeah, he
dropped 33 last night.
saved them again.
Saved them absolutely. Down by 7, minute 30 to go. Waboosh.
Yeah,
Three-pointer.
Yeah.
Green.
He hit it. I don't know why McDermott really took him off the floor.
I think it was
guess
to catch his
they ended up
breath.
resting him. Yeah, probably.
But
I mean, back in the days of, Trey Alexander and Kalkbrenner and Shireman, they're all playing 48 minutes a game if they went to OT.
I remember that
Seton
whole
Hall-
game
I
that
was
went
gonna
to
say
triple
that
overtime.
They played every single minute of the game.
No, I think they missed like 1 minute.
Okay. They
Total.
played-
No, between all three of them, they missed like 1 minute total.
Yeah, they played every single minute.
So,
And
and then we lose to Seton Hall.
we beat them that game, but
Well,
lost this
we
year.
lost Seton Hall this year. That would've been
that's
such a nice win.
That's the killer. That would have been. I think it would have counted as a quad 1 road win.
Yeah, no, it would have because you just have to be top 75. It goes 75 for road, 50 for neutral, and 25 for home.
Yeah, it's a killer.
That
to
is.
not win that.
Or it might be 30. It might be top 30 at home.
I think it's based on net ranking. Though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
top, like net ranking, top 30.
Yeah, that's a killer because they were up 16 with like 8 minutes to go.
And I just sold.
Then didn't score like the rest of the game.
Yeah, but
They're still on the bubble though. They're
Mhm.
trying to fight back in the tournament. I'm gonna be honest. Last night kind of looked like an NIT slugfest.
look like a crown. Looks
Looked
like the
like-
crown
looked
staying in
like-
the state of Nebraska this year is what it looks like.
Looked like the Crown championship game. I mean, it would have been a heck of a match in the Crown, but that's not really what Creighton's striving for. After they thought they
No.
would be a top 15 team this year.
Yeah, but hey, we found a way to win. That's a
Yes,
gritty
we did.
win. I thought that, like, at first I thought the bucket counted before the buzz, like, I thought it was off before the
I thought
buzzer.
it was
After
in
the
too.
like before the
before
replay
the
started, I
replay.
thought it was in. And then when I saw the first replay, I didn't know if it counted, like the clock counted, like if it was 0.1
Yeah, I didn't know.
or
'cause
if like the red light counted. But
the
once
red light was like going off
Yeah.
at .1.
Yeah.
it was a little too fast.
and it was like, when the announcer said it counts when the red light goes off, then I'm like, oh, so that's not a bucket because
yeah,
like.
it was like barely in his fingers.
Yeah, because from the angle of like the baseline on which they were shooting at, you could see the other basket. The red lights were off.
Yeah.
The red lights were going off when the ball was still in his hand. So,
But it was definitely about as close as it can get.
oh, 100%. But Austin Schwartz starts it off with the L1
They
layup.
got the tip off and then
Hey.
yeah.
But
Then another in-state team, Nebraska basketball, keeps rolling now. 17-0. I think they're 6-0 in conference play. 5-0 in
yep, one of
Six-
two.
either 5-0 or 6-0.
Is
in
Purdue
conference play.
still undefeated in conference play?
I believe so.
I think so. So what? 2 teams left undefeated in conference play, but
Yep.
Nebraska's the only
Michigan going
undefeated
down.
team.
in the
The Nebraska's the only undefeated team in the conference.
yes.
At
'Cause
17.
they're one of 4 left: Arizona, Vanderbilt, and Miami, Ohio.
Mm-hmm.
And I would guess that Miami, Ohio will probably last the longest based off their conference.
Yeah.
You would assume that if they went undefeated in non-conference play, they'd be fine in their conference. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see.
They'll probably. What do you think their ceiling is for a seed they could get? I think they could
They're
get like
listed
a
as
10.
an 8 seed right now.
Oh, they're just at 8. Oh,
They
they
are.
can probably get up to like a 6.
Yeah. Well, I haven't
I'm not
watched them
gonna
play.
get
I don't know.
Because I mean, 6 you have to be top 25, and are they top 25 now or no?
I don't think so.
Oh, you're 30-0 and you win your conference tournament, you probably should be
would
top
assume that
25.
I would think they could get up to a 5 seed if they go 32-0, 31-0, and win their conference.
That might be pushing a little
Yeah.
because they haven't really.
I don't know who they played.
I don't know if
That's
they've
what
like.
I'm saying.
Yeah, I don't know if they've
haven't
really had
checked
like
their
a
schedule.
good win, like a quad one win.
Yeah, I haven't checked their schedule, so I'm not totally sure.
No.
But Nebraska, talking about seeds, in Mike DeCourcy's CBS, I think it's CBS or Fox or whatever, his bracket, he has Nebraska as the projected 1 seed of the South region, which I believe one of the regions plays in Kansas City. Could you imagine the
my
Huskers as a
Lord.
1 seed playing in Kansas City? I could be wrong on that. I'm going to go fact check right now.
where it's at. Well, South would be like
It might be like a little Houston or San Antonio action.
it'd
or
probably
something.
be Houston. It'd probably be in like there'd probably be a game in Texas. I don't know if Oklahoma, like any of the Oklahoma schools, have
Yeah,
a
I
big
don't
enough
know.
arena. And
Oh, here we
then
go.
what's it looking
NCAA
like?
tournaments. I'm checking. It's frozen. Okay, here we go. So 2026 Men's March Madness. Oh, this is Sweet 16.
Where's
Where's
the South at?
The South in the Sweet 16 is in Houston.
Okay, that's only like a 10 and 12 hour drive, isn't it?
I
think.
Yes. The first and second rounds, it says. Well, there should be a bunch of them, though. I'm confused. I don't think this is.
No, because what
Let's
happens
get the sites
is
and locations. Here we go.
because like when Creighton would play Baylor in Colorado, Baylor and NC State in Colorado,
Yeah.
there was like another region that was at that same place as them. I thought.
All right, first round locations
don't know.
include Lexington, Kentucky at Rupp Arena.
That's probably Midwest or West or
Yeah.
Midwest or East.
Providence. Okay, here's what I was. Wichita. So that would be.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They could play in Wichita.
or is that the Midwest?
I would guess that's Midwest. And Denver's also an option. That's not.
That's Midwest. Or no, that's West.
Yeah.
Is it-
And then first round also has Seattle, Cleveland, Milwaukee, and Raleigh in North Carolina. This is the first round, so there's multiple spots in each region.
Yeah. Let's look at this. So I mean, of these, but I feel like the first round, you're not necessarily where like
Yeah, but the 1 seed usually gets somewhere
the
close.
the one seed usually gets like pretty close, but I
I
think
mean,
all other teams like kind of just like spread out,
Yeah.
like and like they're in the general facility or vicinity of the area, but they're not like the farthest south you could go.
Could you imagine if Nebraska plays in Wichita? Or even Denver? I mean, it's not that far.
I mean, Creighton fans travel to Denver all the time.
yeah. So, I
So
mean, it would just be
I would
crazy.
presume it'd be more for Nebraska, considering they haven't been in the tournament the last year than they
Yeah,
haven't
I
won a
just,
tournament game.
I
ever.
kind of worry that, I don't know.
I worry if they're a 2 seed
that they
because
might
there's
get
always
too high on themselves.
if you're a 2 seed, honestly I feel like it's annual that always a 2 seed loses to a 15 seed.
Yeah.
But the way Nebraska plays, I don't see them losing to.
They're so good defensively, and then they just have dudes
Like,
on offense. Like,
Generally,
they just all do what they should.
the 15 seed would need to hit like legitimately like 23s.
Yeah, like I saw a post. It's like
25.
Cale Jacobson sprinting down the floor and diving on a loose ball up 35 is the exact reason why Nebraska's 17.
Yeah.
And that's what you don't see from Creighton.
No.
They just like they want to go score and jack up threes, and Nebraska just they know their spot. Like Hoiberg and Jacobson, and even like Jamarcus Lawrence to some extent, just know their role. They're great passers. They play tough defense. They get the ball to Sanford and Mast, and they just let them go score.
Jamarcus Lawrence
He's a
can
scorer,
score the
though.
ball too.
Yeah, he's a scorer. I don't know why I
He,
included him.
he had 27 against Indiana, right? I think
Yeah,
that's
and
who it was.
Braden Frager, goodness gracious, he had 23 again last night. Harry's not a fan.
I'm not
of
a big Brandon
Frager,
Frager fan, if y'all may
but
be honest.
he has been
but
very good this year for Nebraska. He had 23 last
He
night.
has. I'll give him his flowers. He's been good, but I'm just
I mean,
not the biggest fan of him. in general.
Sanford had 28 and Frager had 23. Just with those two, they would have lost to Oregon by 2 points.
I think the reason I'm not a huge
4
Braden
points.
Frager fan is the fact that like everybody else on that team is like very humble and like
Yeah.
nonchalant and
Well,
like
he's a
if-
freshman. He'll figure it out.
I know, but if like and when they hit a big shot, they really like they celebrate. They might like throw like a 3 up, but I feel like Braden Frager just like he plays with a lot of emotion, so I like that. Like and like I do the same thing in CYO basketball. Like I'm not like
Alright,
hating
we're-
on the fact that he does that, but like it's just like everybody else on the team.
Yeah, I know
they
what
get
you're saying.
excited and they play hard, and they don't need the extra motivation behind it. But Braden Frager is that like one odd man out that like needs kind of like that motivation behind it.
Yeah, I agree, but he's a freshman.
He's a freshman, so I'm giving him his flowers. I'm not saying he's a bad basketball player. He's a great basketball player, but like
Yeah,
he's just like the odd one out in that like bunch.
Yeah, we should probably get to the.
Yeah, we should probably get
Playoff.
going. That was a long time just yapping.
Yeah, college football recap: Ole Miss versus Miami. Miami
Sad.
was favored by 3 points, and they won after an amazing game.
Sad, controversial call to end it, but
It
hey,
was. I mean, they're not calling PI on.
I don't
Hail
think you
Mary
called
attempt.
I don't think you called PI on like
That
especially
happens
Hail
on
Mary.
every Hail Mary
Yeah.
attempt.
There
And
was
then-
there was contact with both
Yeah.
guys. Like you can't really call
Yeah.
it.
And then the other semifinal game, number 1 Indiana favored by 3.5 versus number 5 Oregon. Indiana won by 34, I
Some
believe.
crazy number.
56-22 maybe,
Some
34.
crazy number. Like
Yeah, absolute just domination from Indiana.
uh-huh.
Both games so far.
I think it's delusional what people are saying how they're like the greatest team since 2019. They might
That's
be
what I
better
was
than
saying.
2019 LSU. Like, are
Like-
you kidding me?
Some debates are arising that they wish they could have seen 20. Did you say 2026? 2025
We'll say
Indiana.
2025.
2025 Indiana versus 2019 LSU. I don't know. Every time
No.
I think Indiana's
No,
gonna lose,
no,
they're just
no,
so well
no,
coached
no.
and they just play with the swagger and they go win. I don't know.
That 2019 LSU team was insane.
Yeah, I know. But
It would be a shootout, but I think LSU would win by 2 scores.
that's what you would think.
No, I'm so confident. Like when Indiana's played this year, I've known they're gonna win. Like when they played Ohio State, gee, I thought that was about to fall. When they played Ohio State in the Big Ten championship, I knew they were gonna win because they've just shown
did
it
not
all
know
year.
they were gonna win.
I
I
promise
guarantee
you.
you picked
I
Ohio
promise
State.
you, I picked Indiana.
I guarantee you picked Ohio
I
State.
promise you, I picked Indiana. When they've played these teams in the CFP, I've known they're gonna win because
Well, yeah.
Signetti just coaches his guys really well, and
He has his frown face.
he has his frown face, and he's the first coach to realize, hey, we don't need star freshmen. Let's get 24-year-olds that have played college football for the last 4 years.
Maybe Nebraska should do that.
Maybe Nebraska should. I mean, they had the worst. They top 5 worst recruiting class in the Big Ten, and now they're just. I think they're number 5. They're top 5 now in the transfer class in the Big Ten.
Yeah, they're like 28th overall, I think.
So good for them. Good for Indiana. Good for Nebraska. Nebraska's got some good recruits coming in. Or not good recruits,
Hopefully.
but good transfers coming in.
I mean, Danny Odom, I saw a thing on him last week. They think he'll be a first-day starter the second he steps on campus.
And isn't that Marshall guy like a?
yeah, he
was like a
announced he's
retro
coming
freshman?
back. I
Was he
think he's a junior.
Oh, he'll be a junior this year.
But he
He was good.
no, I think he was a junior.
Oh,
But he played with the new DC his first year. Andrew Marshall's like at Idaho, and that guy was. There's something with him playing with that.
gotcha.
It's one of those
Rob
guys.
Orick
Yep.
or something
I
like
think-
that.
I think that's. I remember reading a story on that. He played at
Gotcha.
Idaho with one of the coaches or something.
Gotcha.
So he announced he's coming back for senior year, which is good because he
Yeah.
was a pretty good corner this.
He was the best
year.
corner on the roster.
Well, I would say Sierra, right? But
Okay, but I think Marshall.
how much do you think Indiana beats Miami by? Assuming you think that they're gonna win, because I do.
I think they're gonna win. 17.
I think they might win by 30.
I
I don't know.
I don't
Like,
think 30. I think 17 just because the fact Miami's gonna come out in the first half really hot
You would
because it's
think.
their home.
Yeah, they are at home, which is.
But I think it's gonna catch up with it. I think Miami starts with ball here. Here's how the first quarter is gonna go. Miami's gonna start with the ball. They're gonna score on their first drive. Indiana's gonna get the ball. Fernando Mendoza's gonna throw a pick. Okay.
For the
Hear me out. For the
that's-
first time since he was born. And then Indiana's going to hold them to a field goal. So Indiana's going to be down 10-0. Indiana doesn't allow a point until late third quarter. And by that point, Indiana is up 24-10. They allow a touchdown 24-17, so it's kind of the game, right? Fourth quarter starts.
Fernando Mendoza legacy quarter
Fourth quarter, Indiana scores a touchdown
ball game.
pretty quick. So they're up 31-17 or 31-13. So they're up by 18.
Yeah. 14.
Nobody scores the rest of the game. And we'll say Miami scores with about 8 minutes left in the fourth. I think that's my game prediction. So 31-13 is my game prediction. Who's yours? Who's yours?
I found this. We found a crazy stat. Fernando Mendoza right now in the college football playoff has more touchdowns than incompletions. And it's not like this man is just checking everything down. He's rolling out of the pocket and he's throwing 35 yards downfield, getting crossing routes and stuff. He has more touchdowns than incompletions.
You know, I just got to thank my Hoggies. Without the Hoggies, nothing is possible.
Yeah.
Let's go, Hoggies.
I'm kind of looking forward to the post-game interview.
I need
after
them
he
to win
wins
the
the
Natty just so I see
just
it.
the post-game interview. That's what I'm looking forward to the most.
It's going to be a fun one. I think it'll be good, Natty.
I don't know.
I think it'll be a good one for the first quarter. Like I said, like my prediction just said. But
I was hoping for an Indiana-Georgia or Indiana-Ohio State rematch. Or even Indiana-Ole Miss. I
Well,
don't think it would be a great game.
I don't think you could have had an Indiana-Ohio State rematch. And I think
Yeah, they
you...
would've.
What?
No, they could have. They're the 1 and 2.
No.
Would they have played each other by now?
Right?
No, 'cause-
Georgia was the 2, right?
No, Georgia was 3 because Miami beat Ohio State. So they
Yeah,
would've-
you're right. Never mind. You're
Yeah.
right. Never mind.
And then moving on to the last topic of the day, the Nebraska transfer portal. As of whenever we made this outline, maybe Monday, they had the 29th transfer portal class in the nation.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still accurate. They've
I'll give it a little look-see-do.
They've gotten a couple more guys. But their O-line is looking pretty nice next year. On paper.
We said that this last year when we got Rocco Splindler, and look what
Well,
happened.
he was very good, but the rest of the line was awful. Now they have actual O-line coach, though, that'll hopefully develop them.
Yeah.
And the guy from South Carolina that he brought with him, like the assistant coach, seems to be a very good recruiter. So that's
LSU
good.
has the best transfer class by like 8 points according to 24/7
check
Sports.
West Virginia. Apparently they had like 75 commits in the portal.
Oh, so Nebraska moved down to 33 actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean that they're not really getting the 4 and 5 star portal guys. They're getting a bunch of 3 stars.
They got on 247. They have 1 4-star, which is the Brendan Black dude.
Yeah.
And then they have a bunch. They have 13 3-stars.
Yes. So their projected offensive line, if I'm not missing anybody, which I don't think I am, would be
I'll give it a look-see-do.
Pritchett at tackle, Mubanga, the new LSU guard, Justin Evans at center, Brendan Black at guard, and then the other tackle I would guess would be Tree Babalade from South Carolina.
Yeah,
I
so
think that would be their starting line next year. I mean, you never know injuries and who's better. but
their line right now is Paul Mubanga,
Yeah.
interior line. Brendan Black is the 1 4-star.
yeah,
He's
so
an
those
interior
would be the
lineman.
2 guards.
And Trey Babalade.
Tackle.
I thought we had another one. I thought
I
there was
did
4
too.
of them.
That's why I'm questioning myself.
Unless somebody...
That's why I'm questioning myself. Maybe they didn't get a guy. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
But that should be their starting line. And then obviously they have quarterback Anthony Calandria.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully he'll bring some juice back.
They have
to
Victor Evans, the 3rd quarterback out of FIU. He's pretty... I think
just
he's really
committed.
good.
Yeah, he just signed.
I think Anthony Calandria fits the Nebraska offense really well. He can run.
Yeah,
He can
hopefully.
pass.
Hopefully.
Owen Chambliss is one of the SDSU guys Rob Borick brought over. Dexter Foster looks like a dog.
Is he the UCLA?
No,
dude?
he's Oregon State.
Oh, he's a linebacker.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He was one of their first guys.
Dwayne McDougall
Another SDSU.
out of SDSU. Rob Orick coming to Nebraska. 5'11", 208 safety.
Kind of frustrates me they couldn't get that edge rusher. But
No, but I
he
think
went to
yeah.
Texas, I believe.
Texas Tech, I thought.
Texas Tech, yeah.
Will Hawthorne, sophomore linebacker,
Iowa
right?
State,
Out of Iowa
yeah.
State. 6'2", 225.
He was originally committed to Nebraska and then went to Iowa
Yeah.
State instead out of high school.
Uh-huh. Quasi Gilmer, wide receiver, UCLA. 6'2", 190.
Yeah, he's a. I think he could be.
I
pretty
think he
good
can
for that.
move, right? He's pretty
Yeah,
fast.
He's fast, and he's got a big frame, like tall.
Yeah. Anthony Jones, edge, 5th Big Ten school in the last 5 years, 6'5", 265. Wow.
I feel like the biggest name coming back was Willis McGahee, the 4th.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He entered the portal, came back.
Hey, but don't worry. We got Danny Kalen back, so
We
everything
do.
will be fine.
I think that's a great depth in the quarterback room. He's not a bad quarterback. And they'll have Latif too. I mean, that's good. You want competition.
You
in the
want
quarterback
competition in the quarterback room, but the odds of Danny Kalen
room. I'm not
snapping
saying,
the
I'm not
ball this
saying he's
year
playing. I'm saying
are very
you
slim.
have depth.
But I think one of the biggest grabs is Jashir Whittington
Yeah, he was yesterday.
out of Pitt.
Pitt.
6 foot,
D-lineman, yeah.
270. He's
I think they're hoping they can get 1 or 2 more D linemen.
hey, but don't worry. We also got Jack Willis, so
Yeah,
it's all
long
good.
snapper. Need a long snapper, and we got him. We got our guy.
Who is this guy? I don't even know. Let's click. 6'2", 217.
the
Wow.
long snapper? You're really looking into this guy that much?
I am.
He's from Michigan State.
He was the
right?
number 2 long snapper in his class.
Wow.
Wow. Yes.
I mean, hopefully he'll be a good long
Matt
snapper.
Rule making some moves.
Does he have 3 stars? Or is he a 0?
No, he was a 3-star.
Wow.
The only person that was better than him was, I'm not even going to pronounce that name, but he went to UCLA. It's like Hala Kilangi Muag Tuatia.
Well,
I think I actually did not even
you know,
butcher
a
that
long
that bad.
snapper's a name you don't want to know. It's not a good thing if you
Yeah,
know
if you know your long snapper's name, it's not,
it's
a good thing. There were only 12 long snappers ranked last year.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, it's not a. Usually, it's
And
just
Nebraska
like
didn't get one of them, but now we have one, so it's fine.
now we got one, so that's good. But anyway, this will kind of probably wrap up our podcast today. Dylan Raiola going to Oregon. I don't really even want to talk about that.
I'm not even gonna put my thoughts on it.
He can go.
He can go bye-bye.
But thank you for listening today, and hopefully when we come back, Creighton will be in a better spot. Nebraska will still be undefeated.
Hopefully.
So see you next time.
Mm-hmm.